I love the Lakers because I've been critical of Lakers management with the debacle and the Magic Johnson stuff and who's in charge, who's calling the shots. But they put a hell of a roster together.
Yeah, they did. They did a good job. I mean, no telling what rules they broke, all the shit they had to do to get to this point. I mean, look, LeBron turned his back on his team and all kind of shit happened last year. With the Lakers, to get to this point. So they made a lot of sacrifices and they stirred up the pot a lot just to get AD. They kind of like forced it.
Okay.
But it's going to work though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With that saying, you have them top team in the West, don't you?
Yes, because Anthony Davis is Tim Duncan on steroids to me. Tim Duncan was athletic, he would be Anthony Davis.
Someone you play with, know very well.
Tim Duncan was the best power forward ever. My favorite, the best teammate I played with, you know what I mean? You was all right, but you wasn't Tim Duncan.
Nah.
Right. Tim was special, but AD can shoot threes. He's way more athletic than Tim. If he can stay healthy, with LeBron being who he is, with LeBron been having opportunities to come off the ball and let Rondo facilitate the offense and they both play pick and roll with AD and LeBron, it can be special, man. I just want to know what the supporting cast is going to do. They got the coaches. Jay Kidd is a great coach to have over there to talk to those guys when they get to Oregon and acting like little girls and shit like that.
Frank Vogel is
they can put a Band-Aid on all that.
They got Lionel Hollins, don't they? They got a good staff.
Experienced coaches.
And then they got experienced role players, though, too. Danny Green is a two-time champion. They got JaVale McGee. I think Dwight Howard this is his last chance, and I think he knows that. So I think he's going to come out really focused. The person I'm really interested in seeing if he can bounce back is Avery Bradley. Because he could be a huge part. If you think about Boston.
They need that stopper.
If you think about that Boston Avery Bradley, where he was a stopper, but he was also knocking down and taking big shots. You know what I mean? And I think the last few years with the Clippers being injured and in and out of the rotation, people forgot about him. But I think he could be a big piece.
He has to be that stopper, though, because who else playing defense?
Kuzma, I think Kuz is kind of like a little brother to me. And I told him that's kind of the next step in his game.
What kind of look like?
I think the next step in his game is really taking on that defensive challenge, being that 6'9".
Is he 6'9"?
He's big. He's bigger than me.
Wow.
Long, too, but, have that Paul George mentality where you can go both ways.
Right.
Because he's talented enough to do that, so I think that's going to be a big step. But I like the Lakers, but to me...
Defense win championships.
The Clippers.
The
Clippers have a team that bought in last year, completely bought in. They didn't really have a superstar, but they had a lot of talent, and everybody knew their roles. And that's, I think that's a big shout out to Doc, because that's one thing I took from Doc. He was, big on know your role. Everyone has a role, be a star in your role, play your role. And I think that's definitely what that Clipper team did.
They're unique because the Clipper team is the only team that you can dominate in the NBA, and that same team, you can take them to any park in the United States and they won't back down. They'll win. You know what I mean? It's one of those teams. They got it all. It just depends on how they gel. Health, of course.
I think health is more than how they gel. I think they will gel because, to me, you add Paul George and Kawhi, and they're two selfless superstars, two selfless two-way players. You know what I mean? Guys don't say much. They just go out there and play hard, and that's kind of a blue-collar, hard-working team.
Montrez, Patrick Beverly, all the type of guys that team players, they're going to play for each other,
Mo Harkless, they got a real... talented team. Zubats, who they pretty much got for nothing. But to me, I really like the clip. Like I said, they have Doc back being just the head coach, and that's what he's great at. When I was with the Clippers and things got a little dicey, Doc had a lot of different hats he was wearing. So, the shit on the court, we had a little bit of slippage there. But Doc is back being one of the elite coaches. Management, with Jerry West Consulting and Lawrence Frank.
That was a big help for him.
And the GM, it's huge.
The logo.
Then Ballmer, one of the best owners in sports, is all team and building them a new arena with his money. And
what is he on?
Life.
I gotta be.
Life.
He on something that just...
His life.
Man.
His energy is incredible.
Yeah, it is.
But
shout out to him, though. I love his energy.